We're talking about the young guys with Hardy and Lively. 4 of the youngest 10 teams in the NBA made the playoffs. 3 of them made it past round 1. 2 of them made it to the conference finals.
It was
Thunder.
inevitable.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why? Why? Inevitable why?
Because of the age of the league. You know, you were gonna, even though it was like, you know, the veterans would be the ones to win it and to guide the younger players and the teams, but you know, right now that young boy energy is taking over.
They're doing the heavy lifting now.
Yeah. In 5 years, the league is going to look totally different.
From now.
Like totally different. The face of the NBA is going to be totally different. You know, like I said, but I don't know. Bron might still be there in 5 years. But
Atlanta Hawk in 5 years.
We don't know. Bron might still be. Bron might be 40. Our age, still
45, 46. Yeah.
But in 5 years, you know, you might not have a Bron. You might not have a KD, Steph. You know, CP3. You know, James Harden. You know what I'm saying?
Them great scorers.
The Russell Westbrook,
Kawhi Leonard,
PG. You know, in 5 years, those guys could be like, man, all right, you know, it's over.
We're gonna be seeing them on the shit we doing,
podcasts,
and interviews and all
I
that.
think that's why a lot of them starting it now. They know, like, okay, that next phase is gonna be here sooner than you think.
You thought, yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of those household names are not in the league like they used to be anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, there is the names we said, the superstars, but it's a young boy league now. If we look around the league, these 5th, 6th year and under guys, they kind of running the league, and they're doing a great job at it. You know what I mean? Like, you got rookies and sophomore or second year players leading their teams to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? You look at what Paolo did in Orlando.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Shea out in OKC.
It's just, you know, you're looking at Shea. You know what I'm saying? Chet, you know, you just.
Yeah, those were the 4 teams. Thunder, Timberwolves, Magic, Pacers.
Yeah.
Like, of those 4, who do we think will see the most success next 5 years?
Pacers.
Of those teams, who do we think sees the most success the next 5 years?
Name them again.
The Thunder, the Timberwolves, the Magic, and the Pacers.
I would have to say the Pacers.
What?
And I would say that because of the coach.
Are you going to host this
dog,
thing?
Rick
mediate this
Carlisle.
thing?
No.
Or you gonna be choosing sides?
What you sides?
Wow.
What you talking about?
Wow.
I'm an instigator, not a mediator.
You said what? Wow.
On my Cochran shit, yeah.
Wow.
But agreeing, that's why I was a little taken aback.
No, I would say the Pacers though, because you know they have a good core. If they keep those guys together, you know what I'm saying, they could turn out to be what Boston is now.
Like, just let those guys run.
Young guys, you know, they got a good group if they keep them together, you know, or pay the main dudes, you know what I'm saying? And then you fill in, you try to find those extra pieces. It's, you know, like a mad scientist in there, a little dibbling and dabbling, and you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would definitely say the Pacers, and the main part of it is the coach.
Ricky Carlisle?
Yeah.
Even coming off this series, not his best work.
I'm telling you. Can't sleep on that motherfucker knows X's and O's.
And also, you know, and I know I'm a fan of the Pacers, but you know, it's tough out west. You know, it's tough to come out, you know, out west, and you know, I think out east you have a better chance of coming out east with a complete team and a team that's up and, you know, the trajectory is going this way. I think. You hear the
what? Shit today.
The trajectory. I wish I had something to rhyme with it, but I'm really not I couldn't get in my Cochran thing, but I wish I had something to rhyme with it. But now that, in Orlando, if they make like a key move, if they just get somebody.
Orlando,
they make like I said, who do we suggest the other day? Like a Zach LaVine or somebody like that can get in that spot.
Like a playmaker in the back.
A playmaker, a bucket getter. You know, him and Paolo.
To go with Paolo.
You know, and
Darius Garland sound like he might be on the.
Yeah, but they got Suggs.
You don't think they could play together? Suggs do the defending?
Well, that's the problem with him now in Cleveland.
Suggs bigger than Mitchell, though. Better defender, too. Yeah. I feel like they could play, like, he needs the ball less. Like, Donovan need the ball. He going to score 30. Suggs good to play, like, off the ball and do all the defending.
Yeah, he's tough. He's just tough.
We got a poll going right now who we think sees the most success. No votes for the Thunder. I thought somebody up here would pick the Thunder just because it seems like they got their MVP candidate. They got a young big and a young wing. They got 100 picks coming up. They got, cap space. I don't know how much free agency
They don't have
will
no
play in the
veterans, though.
OKC.
That veteran bench.
I feel like that's where you get free agency.
Yeah,
You throw a
you
little
could.
extra money in some of these vets.
Yeah.
You could
Get them come in for
But
a year or two.
Couple of
If you
picks.
think about every other team that you named, they got somewhat of a veteran, coming off of that bench.
Well, we'll get to that. OKC thought they had it with Gordon Hayward, and that didn't work out. But I do feel like this will be the offseason they use they'll keep the picks for young guys, but I could see them using that salary cap to get some young. I mean, what even is a vet now, as we say now, young, like 26, 27? We're talking about Cat's in year 9, I think. I think he's 27.
That's crazy.
And I would say
He the old head.
And I would say, yeah, he's one of the vets.
That's crazy.
So get some guys in there around.
Around that, yeah. I mean, it ain't like vet style like when we played, but they got more experience out there on the floor and with them refs and in certain situations than a lot of these younger guys do. And that's valuable, especially now in the playoffs. That shit like that is valuable.
What was the poll numbers?
We're still running. We're getting some votes in.
Oh, okay.
We're getting more votes in. So of those teams,
They're going to disagree with you.
with y'all.
But
Yeah. Y'all had the
you
same.
forgot that fast?
No, they're
Yeah,
going to disagree with Bonzi anyway. They're going to say I was right, but say Bonzi was wrong.
Oh, wow.
No,
Wow.
don't nobody like him. This is what I'm saying. You
Wow.
don't get it, bro.
So, will any of these teams win a championship? I feel like I know your answer.
They ain't got no choice.
I mean, they could not. They could just not.
True, but I think those teams will be there.
Oh, yeah, they'll be in that mix, but like we said, there's no guarantees. No guarantees that any of these four all get back to the playoffs next year because the way things move so quick. Pacers championship ceiling?
I think we got a chance. We got to just make a couple little tweaks, but we got to just stay healthy. That's the biggest thing. Staying healthy, we got to stay healthy. But we got
number one
the way we playing and the way Carlisle got them guys believing. I mean, we got just as good a chance as anybody else. I mean, why not? Why not? We're gonna crown a new champion that hasn't won something in a long time this year.
Fact.
So why can't we keep trending that direction next year or the next couple of years to give ourselves a chance? So, the league is crazy because every year back in the day we knew who was gonna be in the finals almost. You knew Boston was gonna be in there in the '80s and the Lakers and then the Bulls in the '90s and what I'm saying in the 2000s. The Lakers and the Spurs was gonna be in that thing. Now it's just like
Then
man,
LeBron.
Then LeBron had his run. Now it's just like man, who knows who's gonna win? Who expected Denver to win it a couple years ago? So I mean, I love the trajectory the league is going in because everybody has a chance.
Fact.